Good morning. It is 7:15 on this Saturday morning. No one should be up this early on their day off, but here I am. So I'm gonna just tell y'all, since we friends anyway, I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. Um, First and foremost, people have been asking me as I curl my wig, but people have been asking me, hey, where does the name Risa Tisa come from? So I'm gonna tell y'all where it comes from. First and foremost, my actual name is Teresa, for those of you who don't know, but everyone in my family calls me Risa. Risa actually comes from my grandmother, God rest her soul, who used to call me Risa May. Yeah, my grandmother was Southern. She used to call me Risa May. Risa May! And to this day, I don't let anybody call me Risa May. I will not even answer. That nickname is sacred and only for my grandmother. And that's how I feel. So Risa comes from Risa May. Tisa comes from my little cousin. My cousin and I, we are first cousins. I'm an only child, but we are first cousins and we are 21 years apart. So when I was 21, she was born. And when she was about 2 years old, bless her sweetheart, she could not say Teresa to save her life. So every time I would I would come in the room, she would say Tisa. And so when I would walk in, she would be like, Tisa. And she would do this with her hand, Tisa, Tisa here. So that's where Risa Tisa comes from. Risa from my grandmother and Tisa from my little cousin. Again, 21 years apart, so we kind of have a aunt-niece relationship, but she is my munchkin. I don't care how old she gets. I don't care how big she gets. She is my munchkin. So the munchkin is actually 18 now and senior in high school. She is a competitive gymnast. So today is her last gymnastics meet before she goes to college. I've been going to her gymnastics meets ever since she was like a little girl running, sideways. If she sees it, she's going to kill me. But in the beginning, if you know anyone or if you have a competitive gymnast, you know how, level 1 and 2, those gym meets used to be boring as hell, but you go because you support, your family, your kid or your family member. So I used to go to those meets, and it's just amazing to see her growth, because before, when she would do a little tumble, it was like, oh my God. And now she's doing balance beam and uneven bars and floor routine and the vault. And it's just like, oh my God. But today is her last gymnastics meet. So she was like, are you going to be there? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to be there. Of course I'm going to be there. I don't care what's going on in life. You still got to show up, at least for your village, as I call them. So shout out to my hairstylist, because underneath this, I had a whole kitchen going on. So my hairstylist, Keisha, I texted her and I was like, is there any way you can get me in first thing in the morning? And Keisha, being as awesome as she is, got me in at 5:30 this morning. So, washed underneath the cornrows, scalp is now oiled. So I'm trying to real quick touch up this wig, then get in a car, drive to the other side of Georgia, and go ahead and see the munchkin do her last gymnastics meet. So why am I on here to tell you all this? First of all, it's because we cousins and we friends, and I just figured I would keep it real, let y'all know what's going on. But also it's because someone reminded me, hey, in the middle of all this Risa Tisa stuff, in the middle of going viral and everything going on in your life, please remember to be present. And so I appreciate that someone took the time to remind me, hey, still be present for your village. Yes, I'm tired. I ain't got on a lick of makeup. I'm trying to curl this real quick, get in a car and go over there. But the point is, I don't want to miss those memories that are being made, because again, this is her last meet. I'm probably gonna cry at graduation. I already cried when she had, did prom dress shopping. But again, it's all about be present. you know, yes, I look like Cleo from Set It Off if I took this wig off, but she's not going to care. She's going to care more about, man, Tisa really showed up. So yes, girl, I did show up, but don't get it twisted. If she makes it to the Olympics, she knows she owes me a mic drop. Y'all have a wonderful, relaxing Saturday.